Hello to all you dear Leos, welcome for your monthly horoscope for June 2019. Although for everyone, in general, it's quite an important month for especially the cardinal signs. And it is a bit more stressful there. You're not a cardinal sign. So it is a good thing that the stress will not be that drastic as for you. But for other people, it can be quite a bit more of stressful energy. So good for you that this is a month. Of course, these are general horoscopes. For Leo, it's not that much of a month where, life changes, energies are going on. And actually, I want to start off with what is quite light energy that is going on for you, which is the Sun and Venus in your 11th house. It does square up and opposite Neptune, Jupiter. What is this all about? This is a month where you can have more fun than usual. Leo is a very warm-hearted sign and very generous as well. And the 11th house is about friends and about groups of people and about being a bit interactive, whether it is through the internet, whether it is through parties, whatever it is. The 11th house is the house of hope. It's the house of future. So it's a good time to enjoy yourself. It's a good time to relate with friends, and you will because of the Venus there. There's just one warning, and it is that, let's say you're single, for instance, and you have an eye on a friend. Be aware that there could be some misunderstandings, there could be some expectations that are not matching with that other person. So if you do fall for someone, for a friend, that you want to have a bit more than that, be aware and be realistic, and make sure that you don't have the pink, the l'avion rose kind of glasses on. So take your time, in other words, and don't expect too much. Don't expect that it will be, solving all your problems and, the Hollywood kind of movies that or the Disney imprint our collective in our collective consciousness. This is a bit to prevent you from really seeing and living what is. So but beside from that, if you are aware of the fact that you're not fooling yourself basically, then nothing can go wrong. Then you can have June can be a very eventful and very nice month of gatherings with friends and etc. So this is really good energy if you are not, as I say, if you are not expecting too much from other people. Another thing that is going on that is a bit more stressful for, as I said, the cardinal sign, but a bit less for you, is to have so much energy in your 12th house. It's Mars there, Mercury there, the North Node there, and now it opposes Pluto. So, and Saturn and the South Node. So this is what I've been talking about in the other month, April, May kind of energy that I talked about in the monthly horoscopes. This is a continuation, but there could be a peak. So this is a lot about, I think for you, Leos, it's a lot about letting go of your own self-destructiveness. I can't put it in other words. And it's a heavy word, I know, but sometimes it's in little things, sometimes it's in bigger things. So be aware that you are with a couple of blind spots here, and the sooner, and especially with opposition in your 6th house, people in your daily environment, they will tell you about your blind spots. You can do two things. You can say, what are they talking about? They don't know me. Or you can say and reflect, is this true? Well, I'm going to investigate this and have a look at myself. This is, of course, what will help you in your spiritual path. Because the 12th house, after all, is a spiritual house and is a house of the unconscious, and putting a light on that. So it's also a month where, when there are some addictions going on, whether it is a little addiction or a big one, it doesn't matter, whether it is smoking or whether it is eating too much chocolate or whatever it is, it's a time to be aware of that, and it's a time where you can battle that. Mars in the 12th house Mars is battling, and the 12th house is addiction. So although the North Node can amplify it first, but Mars is the warrior. So, and Mars opposite Pluto, whatever little addiction that you have, or a bad habit, let's put it that way, Mars opposite Pluto is the aspect that you want to see if you want to conquer it. Because Mars opposite Pluto is like very ambitious power, it's strength to the inhuman level almost. And of course, you need that for battling addictions. So now is a good time to battle one or more of your addictions, because the success rate is a bit higher now, because there is that transformational energy going on, that letting go of old habits so that you can implement the good ones. So you see, all in all, a very interesting month for you, Leos. Again, not life-changing, but if you do this if you work on this spiritual side of yours, when next month, and then at the end of that month, the birthday of Leo is coming up, you will see that you are really ready to show the new you, and the strength that you that you've gathered. So it's a opportunity for the Leos to own your own strength and to have that courage to not undermine yourself, but now seeing it and doing something with it. On that note, thank you so much for watching. If you want a personal horoscope, get in touch. Have a very good month and see you next month. Bye-bye.